Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades. And yep, let's just get into it. This is going to be our first episode of Stock Sundays or Sunday stock analysis, if you want to say. Yeah, on Sundays from now on, I'm going to basically be looking at some stocks that I hold or some stocks that you guys requested. I actually have 4 that a subscriber has requested, so we're going to go over them today. It's not going to be too much focused on fundamentals, but more also on technical analysis as well. But yeah, we could definitely do some fundamentals depending on what you guys like. If you guys want to see more fundamental analysis, we could definitely do some more. But yeah, let's just start off by looking at the market. We actually made a new all-time high today on the S&P 500. We reached 4560, and right now we're just sitting at 4535. Market is going to open. Oh, I believe it's already open now for trading. We could tell, yep, it's open live on ONDA. If you guys trade there, it's currently open, so you guys can go see, make some trades if you guys want. But yeah, I'm actually pretty big on gold as well on Bitcoin, and we could actually take a quick look at Bitcoin. We could see that today we actually came back down and tested 60,000 again. And let's see if we can hold these levels. If not, then I think we have maybe a good chance of visiting 57,000, or potentially maybe breaking back into the wedge, right? And some people are calling for $50,000. So I'm not too keen on that, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna reach those levels, but maybe 57 to 58 is gonna hold very nicely as support. So those are the levels I'll be looking at. Also, we're forming a pretty big head and shoulders right now. So sorry, there we go. It's pretty obvious, but yeah, definitely do some analysis on that. But that's all the crypto you're gonna get. So if you guys don't mind, we're gonna head back towards gold and silver and stocks and commodities, stuff like that. And right now, I actually have a very significant position on gold. I believe gold is going to rise, and silver is going to rise as well. As we saw, right now we're in a bit of a, I would say in a macro term, maybe a bull flag right here. We can see that we did break out of it, but technically speaking, we're still trending sideways. So our technical target should maybe be around $2,200 for gold. And I know some people are saying gold is dead and stuff like that, but I really don't think so. Gold is definitely a significant store of value. And some of my stocks that I'm holding would be Kirkland Gold, and I had some great entries on here. You can see that me and my head trader, we made some amazing trades right here. We actually entered in on this bullish divergence right here on the dip at $40.50, $41. We were able to scoop it up at these prices right here and be up almost, I believe, over 37% or 35% the last time I checked. Let's take a look at that right here. Oh, sorry. There we go. I believe we're up almost a nice, very comfortable 37% on Kirkland Gold. And they're a pretty solid company. They're actually forming a merger right now to expand operations with Agnico Eagle's Mines Limited. So that's going to be pretty nice to see. I guess we'll add them to our list now since they're going to be they're going through a merger. And we can see that right now, not right now, sorry. We can see that we had that beautiful bullish divergence. So if you guys want to learn some more, you can definitely check out my tutorial videos. But we did make a lower low here and then a higher high on the RSI. So that was a great entry. And some of my more riskier stocks would be probably Kingross Gold Corporation. And we actually had a mining explosion for Kingross Gold the other day, or maybe a couple weeks ago, which pushed the stock down, unfortunately. But that's okay, because overall, the gold miners will follow the price of gold as well. So if gold keeps rising, right, then definitely gold stocks are going to rise significantly. We can see that right now. Kingross Gold is a bit in a descending wedge, and we can see that if it keeps falling, there we go. If it keeps coming down, we have a potential breakout of maybe coming back to the all-time high at $13. Or if it breaks down, then we're going to see some lower levels, but I don't think that that's going to happen, as inflation is very, very apparent now, and the market is probably starting to realize it at the moment. And we actually have a pretty big earning weeks coming up, so keep an eye on that. I believe the earnings are going to be on Apple, AMD, Amazon, Facebook, Google, and Microsoft. So those are some pretty big companies that can have a significant impact, especially on the Nasdaq, as there are mostly technology companies there. And yeah, let's take a look at some requested analysis right now. We can see that Friday Phil, or just Phil, one of our YouTube admins. Where's my head at right now? YouTube admins requested the ProShares Bitcoin ETF, and honestly, there's not much data to look at, Phil. So we're probably gonna not spend too much time on this one. But basically, this ETF is just the ETF that came out on the market last week, and or this week technically, because we are still Sunday. So this week the ProShares Bitcoin ETF was able to be traded on the stock market. I think over $1 billion it was traded total in one day. So that's pretty remarkable as the first ETF on the first Bitcoin ETF being traded. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll just move on right now. We could go to SoFi Technologies, and I believe SoFi Technologies is actually owned by Chamath Palihapitiya, and it's in the finance sector. And this company, we can see that right now it's actually hitting a pretty significant downtrend. And if it does come back down, I'd be looking to maybe place some buy orders around the $13 level. If it does come back down there, it doesn't mean just because TA says something doesn't mean it's going to come back down to these levels, right? But we can definitely see there's some strong support at those areas. It's actually better to draw a resistance box because there's actually been some higher lows right there. So we could actually definitely take a box right here, or the brush right there is my rectangle, and we could see that we could actually be maybe finding some support around these areas. So maybe some buy orders around the $15 to $13 area would be really solid. But you know, stocks are quite slow, so I don't really day trade stocks. If anything, I invest in or swing trade them in months at a time, then exit my positions 30%, 40% in profit. I don't chase pumps such as GME and AMC. Those I try to stay away from, because as you can see, it's just complete nonsense in my opinion. And it's it was very fun to see to see all those traders make a lot of money. The ones that the ones that longed around the $10 to $2 area and made it up all the way to 479. That's life-changing money for them. So congratulations on beating the hedge funds, because they were clearly over shorted. But right now we can see that they're down 6 to 7%. Same thing for AMC. They were already headed for bankruptcy, so earnings aren't looking too good at all anyways. But yeah, we could also take a look at some more stocks as for fuel cell energy, also requested by Phil. But for this one, I gotta say I would have my wits about them, because we could see that right now they are sitting at $7. But as we zoom out, let me reset this chart. There we go. As we zoom out, we could see that they're probably sitting at all-time lows, and their shares are probably diluted immensely, as this stock has actually gone up to $7,683. But technically, I don't think it actually has gone there. I think it's just due to share dilution, or just issuing share buybacks. They buy back the shares that they diluted so much. But now the stock is sitting back at $7,683. That's the all-time high, but now it's at $7. So for them to come back to those levels is pretty unlikely, and they're sitting pretty low at the moment. If there's some more fundamentals about them, then I'll definitely read about them and do some more analysis about their fundamentals on next week's episode. But this week, I'm just gonna focus a little bit on TA. And right now, I'm not looking to invest in this company at the moment. If you are invested in it, Phil, then hope you got a great entry, maybe at $2 or something, because you could have made some great gains, since they actually have gone from $2 up to 27. Wow, that's a really, really, really big gains in 30 bars in 210 days. So probably in the last year, you could have made some amazing gains buying at these levels. But you're always taking a risk when you buy companies like that. And final company would be Virgin Galactic Holdings, and we could see that right now they are coming back down, and they're actually probably going to find some support around the $15 area. So I'll probably be putting some buy orders at $15.50 to $15. And I think I know the owner of Virgin Galactic Holdings. I believe it's also Chamath Palihapitiya, but I could also be wrong. But I definitely believe in space travel and all that stuff. So I think that could be a future market, and an untapped market too, because there's so few companies that are doing that. I believe only Elon Musk and a few other companies are looking to do space travel, making it almost like not an everyday thing, but commercialize it and make it available to the public, not make it only for rich billionaires as well, right? But yeah, very cool company as well. I'd be putting some buy orders at the $15 levels to $15.50 as well, like I said. But yeah, this is not financial advice, guys. Definitely do your own research. This is quite risky, right? You never know what could happen. The market is in a quite dangerous position, sitting at all-time highs. Everyone's predicting the crash to come soon. Maybe we're going to put in a double top. Who knows? Technically, right now, if you're looking at the daily time frame, we are at the same high right now, but we are making a lower high on the RSI. So maybe this wouldn't be a bad spot to open a short position. If it gets back up to 45.50, maybe I'll enter a short from there. But yeah, a lot of people are pretty scared at the moment, and they got good reasons to be. Right, the market's in a pretty dangerous spot. So let's see what happens during earnings week. I think the earnings are going to be positive, to be honest, and actually going to push up the market even further. So definitely be careful if you've got some shorts open. I still have my short open on the stock market, so we can take a look actually where my short open is. I believe, yeah, this yellow line is where I started opening my shorts. But yeah, the market is going to keep going up. Eventually, it is going to go down, and it's going to correct, and I'll be back in profits. But right now, I'm sitting at a very nice and very comfortable 7% loss, and it's a pretty big position. So it's pretty good amount of money that I'm losing right now. But I'm not too worried. Anyways, it's not a leverage short either. So you guys don't need to worry about that. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day and make some really good trades. If you guys want to see more videos like this, leave a like in the comments. And if you want me to take a look at your stocks in the next episode, then yeah, leave your stock picks in the description. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.